What's up with YouTube fam, and I'm back again with another video, and I want to start this video off by saying RIP to this young lady, Anndel Taylor. She was 22 years old, and basically, man, she was trapped in a snowstorm that's, taking the world by storm right now. What I mean by the world by storm is trending, it's all over, people are talking about it everywhere and stuff like that, and it's a really, really sad situation, A little quick backstory. Basically, she was in Buffalo, New York to take care of her father, and she ultimately ended up passing away in this blizzard, this storm, whatever you want to call it. And it's sad that they don't have the National Guards out there, like, more help and support in these type of situations. They're giving billions of dollars away to different countries, but I mean, you got people that's here that really needs help, especially in conditions like they are in right now. You feel me? But man, seeing some of the clips and stuff that I have seen of her family, man, they really, really are devastated. It's like they still in shock, and I can't do nothing but understand that. You feel me? Somebody lost a daughter, a sister, a cousin, all of it, everything and above.
With rescues by snowmobile and enough snow in some areas to make plows useless, this morning Buffalo's recovery is far from over as the sobering toll in western New York climbs to at least 34, this city's deadliest snowstorm in history.
Police and fire believe that number will rise as we are able to get more snow cleared, get into more homes.
Anndel Taylor's sisters say she died while waiting for help. Sharing these videos while trapped in her car Friday, the family says a resident discovered her on Christmas Eve.
I'm feeling a lot of emotions. I'm sad, I'm angry. She was loving and caring.
Buffalo's mayor believes every vehicle abandoned in the middle of the street has been checked for survivors, and he says that authorities are coming by and marking them with tape after they've done a check.
Vacant vehicles amid the piles of snow, as state police released a video showing how they are moving them by forklift, while residents clean up, these two standing in the same street, separated by feet of snow.
This is the most extreme snowfall I ever seen in my life.
And Joe, he barely made it. If y'all seen my video the other day, Joe, he barely made it because of the circumstances that he was in. But the lady ended up helping him, and that's what's up. But anyways, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video right here about this whole situation. I will get my intro, but I'm gonna stop doing that when it comes to videos like this. It's more serious, you know what I'm saying? So, I want to get straight into that, but if y'all don't want to hear me talking during this video, y'all do know what to do, though. I'm going to put it like that. But let's go ahead and get into this whole situation right here. And if the family run across this, man, I want to send my condolences out to y'all, I know it's got to be very, very sad and devastating. I seen the looks on some of y'all faces, and man, But this video right here is a little bit lengthier. This is more details about it, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. Y'all add out my social medias in the comment section. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, second YouTube channel. All that's going to be down there if y'all want to add that. If y'all don't want to, I ain't doing no tripping. But let's get into this story right here about her.
Some people got trapped in their cars during the blizzard. And unfortunately, many people, including a woman from Charlotte. Jonathan Lowe from our partner station WSOC in Charlotte talked to Anndel Taylor's grieving family.
The blizzard that pummeled Buffalo, New York Christmas weekend also dealt a heart-wrenching blow to this closely knit Charlotte family.
We're trying to get her here. I want her here with me.
Wanda Brown Steele grieving her daughter Anndel Taylor, who was only 22 years old.
She went to Buffalo, New York to take care of her father. Got a job up there, went back to school.
She got caught in that massive and deadly storm the day before Christmas. The details the family knows so far are hard to fathom.
On her way home from work, and my daughter was talking to her up to like a little past midnight.
It was a group text between Anndel and her sisters back in Charlotte. She had just gotten stuck in blinding snow that was piling up fast.
I don't think none of us really knew how serious it was.
At 4:13 on Friday, Anndel texted this video. Her window seemingly completely covered by snow.
It's daylight right now on that video.
Then, just after midnight Christmas Eve, at 12:09 a.m., Anndel texted another video. Entering down her window, you can see conditions had deteriorated.
She called 911.
I don't see no reason why she should be still sitting out there after she's reached out to certain people to come help her. This is so weird to me. It's like people just have no regard. They have no care for human life. You see that this girl is out there going through some of the most treacherous things that she can be going through, some of the most devastating things that she can be going through, and you're going to leave her out there. I don't see no effort. It's minimum effort out there. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I mean, I understand that people have families and stuff like that, but I mean, multiple people, and what I mean by that is, you know, people don't want to lose their family member trying to save somebody else's life, but I mean, multiple people can do this and nobody will be harmed. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of bullshit, and this family going through it due to whoever could have helped her negligence. Now, I don't want to hear none of that old weird shit. She shouldn't have been out in that weather and all that. We don't know what was going on. We don't know the circumstances of none of that shit. So don't be coming over here with that. You bring that energy, I'm blocking you, because she didn't deserve that. She don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to put that out there. We don't know what it was for, but hey, it is what it is. She still should have been having some type of help. We paying too much money on taxes every year for stuff like this to be taken care of. You feel me? But let's get back into it though.
And she was waiting for them.
At this point, her sister Tamisha says she began to get angry. She says it seemed no one was coming to her sister's aid.
I feel like everybody that tried to get to her got stuck. Fire department, police. Why didn't they have chains on their tires? This is a state that's known for snow.
But this family says Anndel was resilient and didn't panic.
She told my daughter that she was going to go to sleep. And when she get up, she was going to try to start walking.
That opportunity never came after family in New York made 2 failed attempts to find Anndel in the car.
I told them that they needed to go back out there again. That's when they bust the window and seen that she was in there.
As previously reported, some have theorized she died from hypothermia. Her mom thinks it was carbon monoxide poisoning.
The car was running and the snow was still coming, so it blocked the pipes.
Oh yeah,
the exhaust pipes.
It's a tragic chain of events sandwiched between Christmas and Anndel's upcoming 23rd birthday.
I think it was a mixture of both.
Crying. That's it. Still got presents under the tree.
It's so easy to ask yourself, why, God? Why? But it's not always meant for us to know the answer to that.
Man, she can't even talk, boy. Shit. Oh, I know that hurt. What's wrong with the video?
Of the weather impacts. Check this out. Buffalo, New York, one of the hardest hit places in the country. The storm dumping more than 4 feet of snow there on that Buffalo area. 28 people dying over the weekend during this blizzard in western New York alone. That includes a young woman who grew up in Charlotte. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre talking with the family of 22-year-old Anndel Taylor. As you can imagine, they are devastated.
Anndel was getting off work Friday when she got stuck in the snow. Her family says
she made several
calls for help, but nothing. The next day, she was found, but it was too late.
It's like I want to wake up from this dream, you know? She's
still in shock.
So sweet.
A Charlotte family mourning the loss of Anndel Taylor, a nursing assistant who was trapped in the winter storm after work Friday afternoon in Buffalo, New York.
And then around 12, she texted us the last video saying that the snow was basically by her stomach.
That was the last time Tamisha Brown says she heard from her sister.
She was in a position where she was comfortable inside the car when they saw her body. She had on scrubs and Crocs. She didn't have a coat on, so she didn't freeze.
Loved ones described Anndel as a protector and a caregiver who moved to New York to go to school and help her dad.
She went all the way to Buffalo to take care of her father. And no one was there as far as the rescue people to help her.
Her family in New York say they did all they could to get to Anndel, but couldn't make it through all of the snow. Her body was found by a stranger Saturday night.
She was brave. She was loyal. She was always there. Anything we needed, if sister had it, we could always depend on her.
So it's really hard for us, like really hard. She was the youngest one, but she had the oldest soul.
Anndel's family say the same stranger who found her had a truck, drove them to her so that they could bring Anndel to the hospital. Anndel would have been 23 next month.
How in the hell could somebody else do something that a team effort could have did hours ago? 911, the police, everybody, the fire stations, everybody could have did something, but a stranger come and do this, a good Samaritan come and do some shit y'all should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell. Then she died before Christmas, man. Christmas Eve. Then before her damn next birthday too. Man, this is so sad. Hold on, it's almost over. I'm gonna come holler at y'all in a couple of more seconds. I just had to say that real quick.
Southwest Charlotte, Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.
Shit crazy.
Was one of the people who died in New York State. 22-year-old Anndel Taylor was born in Buffalo and went back last year to care for her ailing father. When the blizzard hit, she got stuck in her car. Her family thinks she either died of carbon monoxide poisoning or hypothermia.
A lot of crying. That's it. Still got presents under the tree.
It's so easy to ask yourself, why, God? Why? But it's not always meant for us to know the answer to that.
And right now, the family is trying to figure out funeral arrangements and how to get Anndel's remains back to Charlotte.
And one more thing I do want to say is, you know, if the father run across this video, if you run across this video, man, please don't blame yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know that what they call it, like, I forgot what they call it, but you know, it's when you blame yourself. You in a certain mental state after someone passes because you feel like you were the cause of it. I hope you don't feel like that, man. You know, and it's so sad that she was a assistant, you know, helping people and stuff like that, and she couldn't even get the help that she needed when she needed the help. You know, being an assistant at a hospital or a nursing home, whatever the case may be, wherever she was working at the time. And you can't even get the help from the people that you probably, the people who could have saved you, you probably taking care of their family members and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, bro. It's sad. And I think that the mom and them are just still in shock. It ain't hit them yet. You know, some things, you know, like she just said, she feel like she was in a dream. And I mean, you know, it still be like that with me and one of my family members, or really two of them. You know, it still don't feel real, you know, especially if you can feel their presence and their energy and things like that. So, yeah, man, I just hope that they go ahead and get past all of this the best as they can. You know, I know it's easier said than done. I'm not trying to be, you know, pushy when I say that by saying hope they get over it. I just hope that they can go ahead and get through this smoothly and effectively as possible. I don't want them to be sitting there, you know, tearing each other down in this situation right here, you know. And what I mean by that is just blaming themselves. You know, everybody gonna be feeling like everything went wrong in this situation. They're gonna be feeling like they could have did something. You know, so many different things that people get to thinking when someone passes that they really, really love. But it's so many flights being canceled right now. It's thousands of flights that's canceled. You know, so I mean, I'm just saying that to say, man, don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I hope that y'all can get through this effectively, you know, and as positively as you can. I can understand the frustrations because I'm infuriated myself about this right here because, I mean, they could have did something. Like I just said before, especially with her being a caregiver, somebody who actually helps and things like that. No matter what part she played inside of these hospitals or whatever the case may be, wherever she was working at, she still played a part in helping somebody some type of way, and she couldn't even get the help that she really needed. And that's so crazy, man. That's what's really mind-boggling about this. But, you know, it is what it is. I hate that that happened to her. Y'all be careful out there. If y'all in Buffalo, New York, or any surrounding cities that's going through something like this, man, I really, really want y'all to be careful, be safe, stay warm, do whatever you can do to survive. Try to stay out of these conditions. Stay in your vehicles. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the situation, don't get out there and try to do no walking or none of this. Stay in that car. If anything, get out there and move that snow and stuff away from your tailpipe, because I believe it was a mixture of that and hypothermia, you know, carbon monoxide and hypothermia. But, you know, just get out and do that part. But as far as like trying to walk somewhere and do something, man, don't do that. You know, you'll die real quick out there in these type of conditions. But that's all I got to say about the whole situation. I want to know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. My condolences to the family one more time. And I do want to say, man, I'm sorry that that happened to y'all. Man, this right there is very, very tragic. And actually talking to the person while they are dying is a whole nother type of feeling. You feel me? You sitting there texting them and you can't do nothing about it, and you know that they passing. Man, I know that shit hurt, man. I know it hurt. But I want to know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if you like my commentary. If you don't like my commentary, I really don't give a damn. I'll holler at y'all later on another video. If you made it to the end, I really do appreciate you. Real talk. But I'll holler at y'all later, though. All right.